Hey, what is up, everybody? We're going to be talking about Pokemon cards again this week. It's kind of a Wednesday tradition, on Pop Anime Comics. But before we get into that, this video is made possible by Coinbase. There's a link down below. If you click on the link down below, you get $10, and I get $10 when you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. And the way Bitcoin is going, it's right now on the dip, which means you get more if you buy. And it's going to be the future of cryptocurrencies, especially with the way things are going and the dollar is devaluing and all that stuff. And it's all over the news. So definitely click the link down below if you're interested in Bitcoin, because it goes up, it goes down, but you get $10 and I get $10. And that's what helps to keep all these videos up and active. Easy. When you buy or sell $100 with Bitcoin, you get an extra $10. That's like a 10% return on your investment. So enough of that. I'm going to talk about Pokemon cards now. So again, you always get like a promo card with the packs that I buy. I buy a 3-pack kind of booster thing for about $14 usually. So this is a Meowth. It's a promo. You can see the little promo on the corner down. And so what these cards go for is $1 to $2 on a good day on eBay. Anywhere in between are best offers. So it's a $1 to $2 card. It's really not an expensive card, but it's a cool card to have. So, and I got a bunch of them. And every time I buy them, so you get one of those. And then the first pack that I got, I'm just going to go through it quick. You get a Blue Energy. I got a Pansear. The common cards really aren't worth much. I got a Charmander. As you can see, it's a common card. I got an Alolan Rattata. It's kind of cool. I like it. It's different. The Alolan cards I like. Then I got a Porygon. Again, this is a common card. Doesn't go for much. Maybe, if you have 4 of them, you can get a buck from them. You got a Panpour. It's kind of cool, obviously you could put it with the Pansear and Pansage and all those cards. Kind of cool. So those are always good. And then the Seadra is about $1 card. I've seen maybe them go for $2.50 for 4 of them. It's not really worth that much money. It's like $1 or less type of card. But it goes more for a common than commons do. Plumera, this is her normal card. The full art version of this, I believe, goes for a lot more. It's the same thing as the Seadra. It doesn't really go for much. It's unfortunate. It's like $1 or less. If you have 4 of them, maybe you get $1.50 out of them. Then you get the Super Scope. It's in the same category. I've seen one go singly for $1.10. So it is what it is. It's similar to the rest, where typically these cards go, if you have 4 of them, they go for more money. It's the same in the same category. And this one's cool. This is the most expensive card out of the lot. It's a reverse holo Gloom. Gloom, it's an uncommon. It's not really that rare, but it goes for $1 to $2 because it's the reverse holo. And so that's kind of cool in this pack that there's one of these in there. And they got a bunch of them in these things. All these cards, or at least the uncommons, you can get a reverse holo in them. So that's kind of cool. So it's a $2 card. And then you get a Mudscale or Mudsdale. It's $1 card. Even though it's a star, it's rare. It really doesn't go for that much money. If you have 4 of them, maybe you could get like $1.50 out of 4 of them. So really not that valuable. Not thrilled with the pack, the first pack, but it happens. It happens. It's not a bad pack, but really not worth what I paid for it. This is the second pack I picked up in that 3-pack booster. So you get a Psychic Energy. Then you get a Panpour. So it kind of goes to that. You get a Cutiefly. Love the name. You get a Pansear. It's kind of cool, right? Then you get a Magikarp. You get Ghost Splash. It does what it does. I got another Alolan Rattata. Again, not worth much. And then we get reverse holo Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn. Kind of cool. Lucky catch there. Again, reverse holos go for $1 to $2. They're cool. It's an uncommon. It's a common, I should say. But it's a reverse holo, and they're sought after. So they're kind of cool. It's a $1 to $2 card. And then a Metapod is the same thing as like the Seadra. It's like 99 cents or less. Doesn't really go for much of a market. What I would do with this is that the Butterfree is super rare. So I would pair all 3 of them together and I'd put it at like $3. And it's the same thing with any set that's like that has 3 Pokemon in it, and one of them's common, one of them's uncommon, and one of them's a rare, I would just pair all 3 of them together and then charge $5 for it. Especially if one of them's a holo, because that'll help you. The reverse holo on this goes for $2. So if you paired a reverse holo with a Caterpie, which is a common card, and the super rare Butterfree, you get $5, maybe $6 out of the entire ordeal. Then you get Lana, 99 cents. If you have 4 of them, you might get $1.50 out of it at the most. It's really not an expensive card. Electabuzz, same thing. I've seen one of them go for 48 cents. It's really rough. I mean, if you have 4 of them, you can get like $1.50 out of them. And then the Darkrai is kind of cool. You know, I've seen this go for 99 cents. I've seen it go for like $2. It's really in between. It's not a very, very valuable card. It's kind of cool though. And you'll see in a minute what you should pair this up with, and you might be able to get a little bit more money because I got another card that I got the Darkrai GX card. And if you pair the 2 of them up together, I'm probably could maybe get $5.50 out of the pair of them paired up together. And then you get one of these promo codes. So that's the second pack. Not thrilled with it, not unhappy with it. And then we get to this Green Energy. Green Energy. I love it. I love it. So then you get a Wimpod. Same thing. It's common. Yeah, nothing special about it. You get a Togedemaru. I can't even say its name. Not really big on names. Same thing. It's not valuable. You get a Sulk. You get a Mudbray. It's the same thing. Get an Oddish. Goes nicely with the Gloom. Maybe adds like 50 cents if I was to sell the Gloom, and I could sell the Gloom for $2.50 with the Oddish because they're from the same set. Then you get a Venipede. It's a reverse holo. Same thing. It's like a $2 card, $1 to $2 card because it's a reverse holo. Even though it is a common, you know, it adds some value to it, so that's kind of cool. You get a Semipour. You pair that up. I mean, if you have like the 3 little monkeys like Pansage and Searsage and the others, and you have their evolutions, you might be able to get like $50 out of 6 cards. But if you pair them up, you get maybe like $1.10 out of them. And then Rotom Dex, the Poke Finder mode, it's 99 cents or less. Not worth much. But the Secret Rare, on the other hand, is like a $7 card. So look for the Secret Rare of this because it's way cooler and way more valuable. This Potown, it's 99 cents or less. 4 of them, maybe you get like $1.50 out of them. And then you get the Darkrai GX, as I was speaking about. And that in itself, I mean, one of them's up for $3.50 or $3.49 on eBay. That's what it's being asked for. So you can pick it up pretty cheap, and I think there's like 15 of them available. So if you want this card, I mean, that's where you go. As far as it's worth, I mean, it's a $350 card minimum, really, because that's what's being asked, and 92 of them were sold, so they were sold at that price point. You know, obviously, as I said, I would most likely, if when I sell this, I'm going to pair it up with the regular Darkrai. And I'm going to ask like $5.50 or more, depending on how it appreciates. I mean, it is a GX card. I have like 4 GX cards now. So I might just put all the GX cards together, and I'm probably going to collect Pokemon for another 3 weeks, make another 3 videos. So if I get more GX cards, I'm probably just going to sell the entire lot, and I'll ask a very different price for that point because they're GX cards. But it's $3.50, maybe $5 on a good day. I've seen one go for $1.50. I mean, it's complicated. This isn't a very valuable GX card. I don't really know why. It could be the time of the year. It could be whatever. But what I do know about Pokemon cards, and before I forget, I did get a promo card with it. So, or QR code, whatever you want to call it, or yeah, it's not important. The thing about Pokemon cards is that Forbes magazine had a very, very interesting article, or online they had the article where things that have been popular in the past are only going to get more popular. And Pokemon is one of those things that is extremely popular. And back in the day when Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow came out and the trading card game came out, it was fantastic. Now you have people 20 years later wanting the original card sets. So there are kids who are coming into this who in 10 years are going to want this because they're 8 years old, and then when they become 23, so a little bit more than 10 years, they're going to want the Pokemon sets that they grew up with that their mom threw out. So certain cards like this card has a good chance of appreciation. A card like this doesn't. So that's the thing about Pokemon cards. And there's a market, and people have money, and people want them. I like this. It's kind of fun. I get to make a cool YouTube video. So it's exciting. It's something interesting. Something to think about. But that's really what it's worth. I mean, this 3 booster pack, I paid $14 for it. Really, I'm not satisfied. I'm not unsatisfied. I just didn't. It wasn't like the other 2, where I felt the other 2 packs that I got over the course of like the last 2 weeks before this, because it's the 3rd video in the series on this particular subject. This was the worst out of the 3 packs that I picked up. But there's not much I can do about it. It's okay. It's still valuable. I would say that, if I was to sell it and sell it at the price and maybe take 2 weeks for it to sell through, I'd break even on the pack, or I'd do a little bit better after I pay my 10% eBay fees. So that's something that's interesting. I'm not super thrilled, but I would break even or do a little bit better and make a little bit of money. I mean, in particular, this card really helps because at $350, I come in at $330, it's gonna sell. Just it'll sell. So that makes a dent in the entire pack and what it's worth. And then the reverse hollows help, and then just grouping it all together. Somebody will buy, like 5 cards for like $2. So that's the thing. So that's all I have. Hope it helps you. Hope it gives you some idea of what cards are worth. And again, I'm just going to sell it. Bitcoin goes up, goes down, but it's only going to go up. And right now it's in a dip. It's a perfect time to buy. One of the places you can buy is Coinbase. If you buy $100 by clicking the link down below, whenever you buy your $100, sign up today. You don't even have to buy today. Sign up today, and then whenever you buy using the link down below, just click on it, sign up, and it'll take you all through it. Whenever you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, you will get $10. Add it right on. What better place are you going to get a $10 return? And if you want to, at that point, you can sell your Bitcoin, and you keep all the money. So you made a quick $10. Just keep that in mind. Definitely sign up. Helps to keep this up and running because I get $10 and you get $10. And making videos on YouTube, if you like what I do, that's one way how to support what I do. So thanks a lot. And again, all my social media links are down below. PopAnimeComics.com, where I write about anime, comics, pop culture. You can listen to the podcast. It's absolutely free on iTunes. It's Pop Anime Comics Lounge. I can be found on Twitter at PopAnimeComics. And you can like our Facebook page, Pop Anime Comics. Just type it in on Facebook or whatever. Google my name. You Google Pop Anime Comics. All this will come up. And definitely smash that subscribe button, like this video, comment, and talk to me. I'm always more than happy to answer on any topic. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And hopefully you like what I do, and hopefully you'll check out all this stuff and definitely get into Bitcoin. Just get into Bitcoin. Till next time, everybody, have a wonderful week, day, year, whenever you see my next video. And I can't wait to hear from all of you.